Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here. As if he's still sleeping. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Yes, it is only 6:12 in the morning. And yes, I haven't showered or dressed yet, as you can see, in my PJs with my bed hair. Actually, looks pretty good today. It looks like it does some days after I finish work. I hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to your thankful Thursday. Yes, it's that day of the week that we show gratitude, when we should be doing gratitude every day. And today's topic is beginning each day with a grateful heart. Why would you do that? Well, for a start, and my biggest reason that I do this every single morning, I get up, I do my devotions, I then write out in my journal everything what I am grateful for. I am grateful for, I am grateful for. And I do this a minimum of 10. I have to do a minimum of 10. Now, you can start with 2 or 3 things that you come up with, but I have a minimum of 10. And I think I did like a 15 or 16 today. It's just, yeah, once you get in the flow, it just flows. Some mornings it flows more than others. Some mornings is a little bit of a struggle. But the beginning each day with a grateful heart well, for me personally, it helps me center myself. And when I begin the day with a grateful heart, I'm coming from a place of love, which now sets me up to have an amazing day. Yesterday was a little tough, being Brad's birthday, so it was a bit of a roller coaster ride, but I was still grateful. This morning, I was grateful for the experience that I had yesterday going through that, because my experiences I can use my experiences to turn around and help others. I can have others share their experiences to help me through these times. So there's this whole circle of people who just want to help each other through the struggles that they are having, and I think that's awesome. But we keep telling you, we've got these tell your story questions. I should change that to the day of the month. Change it to the tell your story question of the month, not the day. Like to this month's one has been, what's your favorite hobbies and pastimes have you had? And it takes you back into your memories and things. And this is why it's so important to tell your story, because experiences that you have can help somebody down the road. It may be tomorrow, it may be next week, it could be 10 years from now, it could be 150 years from now. I've got second great grandmothers who have faced some immense struggles during their lifetime, and I'm slowly learning about some of the struggle. Even my great grandmothers, in fact, all my ancestors went through some sort of struggle at some point in time. And from what I am learning from things that were happening around the time that they were alive, for the events that were taking place in that, it gives me a little more understanding of what they went through and makes me even appreciate them even more, because of the struggles that they went through, because they plowed on through, they got through it, and went on to live these lives and everything else. But I want to know more. I don't just want dates and facts that they lived here on this date and they were born here and this was their parent. I don't want just the facts, which are the numbers and the places. I want the stories behind those facts. What was it like when they were born? What was it like when they had their first child? What struggles were they facing at the time? And this is why it's so important to tell your story and to be great. And when I look back on my life, yes, I've had a lot of ups and downs. I've been through a shit ton of stuff. Crap ton then. But, I am grateful for every moment of my life that I have been through, good, bad, ugly, beautiful. It doesn't matter what the experience was. I am grateful for it because it has helped shape me to who I am today. It has helped brighten my spark for my super fantastic and sparklingness. It has given me appreciation for life. It has given me appreciation for struggles that others go through. It has enabled me to assist in some way others who are facing struggles. If they've faced a struggle that's similar to mine, to be able to mentor them, not tell them you need to do X, Y, and Z, but just to let them know my experiences so that they can turn around and go, okay, you made it through this. This is what you did. That's not going to work for me, but I can change it so it does work for me. There's different ways that people can get around this. And if you come from a place of gratitude for every moment in your life, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, serene, it gives you a completely different perspective on stuff. So, and my biggest gratitude, which I just suddenly thought of that I didn't write down this morning, is that tomorrow I get to start a 21-day meditation challenge. So I have my 21-day manifest challenge in January, and every quarter they start a new 21-day challenge. And so tomorrow I actually start 2 challenges tomorrow. So I'm doing another 30-day health challenge, which starts tomorrow. And yes, I know it's April Fool's Day tomorrow, but it is not an April Fool that I am starting these tomorrow. I start a 21-day meditation challenge, and I start a 30-day health challenge again. And this time on the health challenge, I am going to remember today, because I'm going to write it down, that I am going to go and pull my scales out from under my bed so that they are more readily accessible, because I can't lift the bed up while Zeffie's in it, because her bed is kind of on the crease and she would go flying out of the room, and I don't want to distress her that much. But I'm going to pull out my scales today and pull out my tape measure, so tomorrow morning when I get up, it'll be weigh in and measure and give me a baseline, because last time I did the 30-day health challenge, I didn't do that. So I don't know how much weight I released. I don't know how many inches I released. I know I've released some, because I don't know if I told you guys this story. So I have these jeans that have been really a real favorite pair, very comfortable. There's a stretchy denim and really, really comfortable pair and all of that. And they were getting really baggy on me. And so I thought, okay, well, I do need to get new jeans, because I started wearing holes in the old jeans. So I thought, time for new jeans. So I had to go and find some, and I was sort of like, okay, what size are these? Okay, these are these size. So I went and ordered a size smaller. And the jeans I had that were my favorite ones actually have an elastic waistband, so there's no button and fly on them. And the new ones I got have a button and fly. But I forgot, because I've been so used to having jeans that you can pull on and pull off without having to do anything up, I started doing that with the new jeans. New jeans are a size smaller than what I would normally wear. And I'm pulling them up and down and keep forgetting to undo the button and fly every time. And so I'm sort of like, okay, we released a little more than we thought we had. For that, I am grateful. So this time we're actually going to be measuring how much I weigh at the beginning, how much I weigh at the end of the 30-day challenge. And my scales also do the body fat percentage and all that other fancy schmancy stuff. And I'm going to have the tape measure out and doing the measurements. I'm going to do the measurements on day 1, do the measurements on day 30, and see how many inches we have released. So I may end up, I'm definitely going to have to end up getting yet another pair of jeans towards the end of the 30 days, because these ones that I'm pulling, they're getting really loose on me right now. So I am grateful for that. I'm grateful to be able to go through those changes and everything else. So it's kind of fun. It just cracks me up every time. It's just like, damn it, I forgot to undo the fly and the zip again. I just crack myself up every time I go to put my jeans on or pull them off, that I keep forgetting to undo them. I thought, if I keep doing this one, I'm just going to stretch them. They're going to end up falling off me. But yeah, still keep forgetting. But I am grateful for the experience that I am going through with this, because it, when you go through an experience like that, it's like, okay, so you have to then change your way of thinking, because I've been wearing jeans with elastic bands for, how long have I had those jeans? Jeepers, I had them before Brad passed, and he's been gone 4.5 years. They're my favorite pairs of jeans to wear to the hospital, because they were just comfy. Them and yoga pants. Yeah, I probably had those jeans it's been a long time since I bought a pair of jeans. Let's put it that way. Because if you're talking 4.5 years for those jeans that I had when Brad was still alive, and he's been gone 4.5 years, and they weren't new. Probably had those jeans 7 or 8 years. Yeah, I lived in those, mainly lived in yoga pants, but when we went out, I put my jeans on. Around the house, it was yoga pants. But these days, it's shorts and capri-style yoga pants, just because of the heat. So, and I went and bought me some new shorts too. Oh my gosh, I had to go get some new shorts too, because the other ones were definitely falling off, and I had somehow lost the tie thing but then I figured I tied those things up anyway. So, but when you begin each day with a grateful heart, it lifts your spirit. It gives you a more positive mindset. And for those going through periods of grief, yes, I know that is hard. I live it every day. But it helps me cope with the grief when it does hit. And yes, sometimes it can hit me really, really hard. But starting each day with a grateful heart tries to help minimize it. I try to help minimize it by beginning every day with a grateful heart. But I also am grateful for those moments of grief that I have, because to me it is a reminder of the things that I'm grateful for that I had with Brad. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in there. And yesterday was pretty much of a blah type day with emotions and everything. I was all over the place with emotions. So, but today I woke up at 4:37. It said on the clock, and my clock in my bedroom is 6 minutes fast, which meant it was actually 4:31 this morning. It's now 6:22. I'm off to go and get ready for the day and wake a dog up and tell her it's time to go for a walk. And she's laying in bed under her blankets, completely out to it, enjoying. And she'll appear, if I leave her alone, she'll appear in about 30 minutes. But not this morning, because this morning she's going to get woken up. But I don't go on and go banging and clanging. I do it nice and gently, because I like to wake her up nice and gently. She's so sweet when she first wakes up, and those little eyes just open and look at you. She's got gorgeous amber eyes. But anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a very blessed, thankful day today. Remember just to find anything to be thankful for. If it's the fact that you've got a bowl of cereal in front of you, be thankful for that. If it's, you've got the ability to walk, be thankful that you're able to get out and walk. Even be thankful for the weather. I know I learned years ago there's nothing I can do about the weather. I doesn't matter what I say or do, nothing will change the weather. So I might as well learn to kick back, relax, and enjoy it. So find something good about the weather. If you are in a place where it's cold, be thankful for the cold. Cold is embracing. It sort of like wakes you up in the morning. And the cold, I love cooler places, because if I'm cold, I just put more clothes on. If I get hot, there's only so many I can take off. And it's still hot. Yes, I know, and I'm crazy enough that I'm staying in Arizona for another summer. At least at this point. If situations change and things like that, and I'm able to get Sparkles running and go for short road trips here and there, then we'll do it. But otherwise, we're going to be a little more adventurous this summer, I think. I don't know. We'll see. There's all sorts of ideas flying through my head. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Thursday, and we will catch you guys later on today. Hey, konera.